So greetings, what's going on? It is the first week in January still. It's Mike's from livemyassoff.com. Hope you are well, and truly wherever you're watching this, I hope you're safe and happy. I wanted to check in from, actually this just says Cafe Felisa, but it is Cafe Felisa at San Antonio Resort and Spa. And we are here, we got here yesterday, it was pouring rain. But here is a look out at the beach, and I'll cruise over there a little bit more. It's still stormy in the sense that it is like after the storm. But yesterday, basically the water was all the way up to the dotted line on either side, dashed line on either side. And kind of like that puddle is way down there, it was like that way all the way along. But I want to give a great review of this place. And I also sadly need to give a bad review of the place that is next door that we decided to basically vacate after being there because, to the woman's credit, because this is a very big resort. I mean, there's got to be like 100 units here, and we're in one of these little places with like a little porch and stuff for like 2,000, basically all in, it's like 2,300 pesos or whatever, so it's like $50 basically. $55. But what's important for me to let you know, and I wish I had seen this before, is that if you're going to Agoda.com or Booking.com, then you will see that this place is not advertised really well. The place next door, the woman is an amazing photographer, but a lousy hotelier. In the sense that her pictures are excellent, but very deceptive. And the price is the same as this place. This place has hot water in every single shower. That place has no hot water. That place has like 5 rooms. This place has like 250. And it goes all the way down there. In fact, all the way down where those people are right there, if you go to the left, that's actually the main entrance. This is just sort of blocked off here, but in fact, that is the check-in over there. So it's a whole resort, and as you can see, they're also improving it. They're building new buildings over here. And the reason why I wanted to start there and walk here is because here is where the pool area is, and it's also like a pool / pond. And then we will go over there, because over there is a breakfast area where we get breakfast this morning, but I wanted to show you this. And I guess if I somehow figure out a way to do this, then I get myself on Facebook. So I'll try and figure out a way to do a selfie there. But as you can see, this pool is fantastic. Neat little fountain there, these great little things, and then they got this pond here. So I mean, quite frankly, for $50, it is head over heels better than the place next door, which is called the JFK. And I'm actually going to put a link to both of them down below because I want you to be able to see. Let me tell you something. The woman over there, she was a lovely person. But at the end of the day, you know, all my ex-girlfriends were like really lovely when I dated them too, but I wouldn't hire them to shine my shoes at this point in my life. My current girlfriend, I will shine her shoes. But it's awesome, right? So they have like a totally cool, they have nice CR here with like outdoor showers, indoor showers. Kid play area for the kids. They got a grill over there. And, you know, nice little area here for tents or whatever, which is good because normally it's not this cold, and it's not even cold right now, but it's normally not this cold. In the Philippines, normally it's very hot and sunny, so these tents would be actually very welcomed. I'll tell you what's very welcomed is that sun right there. And probably the biggest disappointment has been the fact that it is like one of these like new moon, super moon deals as of the 30th of December. So on the 31st rather, and the 1st, and so like New Year's Eve would have been like the biggest and closest, the biggest visible, so therefore the largest, the closest moon to the planet. So that would have been gorgeous and huge, and unfortunately we missed that because of massive cloud cover and rain. So anyway, so I'm going to find some breakfast here.
Breakfast is inside, I guess it's
breakfast is inside, okay, cool. Yeah, and she said the towels are out here, right? Towels?
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to, the dad is looking for mom first, so
I saw him walk back, but then I didn't see him go. So anyway, so we're going to get all the family together and grab some breakfast.
Yeah, I called sister.
But highly recommended San Antonio, right?
This is San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio Resort. It's right on the main sort of beach road, if you will, here in Roxas. And it's great. I mean, I'll tell you what. Put it this way: we made a reservation next door for basically 2,000 pesos, $40. We got in there, and I was like, okay, well, this is right next door to San Antonio, where the rest of the family is. And I thought, okay, well, that's fine. We'll just like walk down the street. And again, it was raining. And it's like, okay, well, this is disappointing or whatever, but it's not the end of the world. But then when I came over here, and they had hot water, brand new air conditioners in most of the rooms. And it's a full resort. I mean, they have like a reception area, and they have a bar, and they have another restaurant inside there, and they have a waiting area, and they have fountains, and for the exact same money, basically. And I thought, and it was very interesting, because when we checked in next door, and again, bless the woman's heart, her name is Frances, she's very pleasant. But, you know, the product that she's selling is simply subpar. And so she's got this, she's got a facility that, you know, it needs work. But additionally, you know, all she has to, I mean, it would cost her some money. But for her to justify the cost of her place being the same as this place, I mean, you gotta, I mean, she's gotta put hot water heaters in, for goodness sake. So anyway, that's that on that. And the name of the place is JFK. I have no doubt that this video will not really affect her life in any negative way. And sadly, I fear that it will not affect any of your lives in a positive way, simply because the chances of you coming right here to Roxas and being like, oh yeah, Mike said to go to the... I don't have that much. I don't have that much internet penetration amidst my disappointed ego. But the really cool thing. Oh yeah, okay. So maybe that's what they meant, because I saw that there were like lake view places over there. Now, even if we did have one of those places actually yesterday, we probably would have switched back to where we were on the other side, where I showed you our room was. Because yesterday it was raining so intensely, and it was not draining. But I will say, to the credit of the Philippines, yes, they absolutely get floods, but the water seems to drain quite quickly. So that's pretty impressive. I mean, because I can tell you, coming from San Diego, we get 6 inches of rain, and the San Diego River basically ends up in Fashion Valley. It's like, come on, what freshman civil engineer designed this silly thing, right? Anyway, so all right, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna grab breakfast, and so sadly, while the facility is fairly decent, the customer service is a bit lacking. The pool, which opens at about 7 or 8, the front desk, of course, thinks that you should come back here for towels, but then when you come back here for towels, then they call housekeeping, and then they want to charge you for the towel, which is pretty lame. But it looks like we're going to have a discussion with the manager, because they don't charge us for the water in the pool, so to charge us for towels is a bit low rent. So the good news is that they seem open to discussing it. And the other piece of good news is that I'm more than happy to have a financial debate with anybody. And secondly, so is Gracie. Gracie's actually getting quite good at being assertive, right? Even though she says she's shy, she's getting...
I'm getting more...
You getting more?
How do you call that? Aggressive.
Aggressive, yeah. She's getting a little more aggressive. I don't know if we want to have the trajectory of aggressive, but basically what we're going for, assertive.
I just want to get what I want.
Yes. I told her that, actually this happened last time we were in the hospital. I said, you don't ask for things, you tell people what you want. And she's learning, yeah, which is good. But I'm also the ugly, white, rich American, so I have these expectations, I guess. Anyway, so we're off to the beach, gratefully. It looks like if this is the maximum amount of cloud cover we have for the day, that will be absolutely acceptable, because as of this morning, the rain has stopped here. We also got a report from Gracie's sister that the flooding, while it occurred in Calibo, it did not affect her apartment, so that's excellent news. Yeah. And in fact, I'll share some pictures with you guys about how her sister put our gear like up above, like a flood line, if you will. There's some like furniture and that sort of thing in the apartment, of course. And so what she did is she put some people are swimming. Yeah, some people are. Well, actually, I'm sure the water's actually quite warm. It's not like
warm for sure. It's cool.
It's not like we're in California, for God's sake. Oh, that's kind of neat. Little island out there. And again, it's only hours basically after it stopped raining, so I'm actually very pleased with the fact that these people are cleaning out here. That's actually really awesome. And they're doing a great job because, as you can see, the storm and the rain obviously take its toll on. So I can't help but wonder, that thing right there, I mean, is that from World War II? That's kind of interesting. Well, it's not metal, I suppose, so maybe not. But anyway, so we are going to go for a walk on the beach, and with any luck. Oh, so here's something that's interesting. So you see those things over there, right? So I first saw those in Boracay, and what they do is I first saw them at night. So basically, like when a restaurant or a bar closes and it's right here in the water, then they put those up, and it's sort of like a covering. So I get that. But then what I discovered is that in sort of like the rainy season, if you will, or the windy season in Boracay, what they do is they put an entire wall of those things up between like the beach path and the beach. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, if that had been my experience when I first got there, I would have been so disappointed, because I mean, you can walk down like this beach path in Boracay for probably, let's see, I think it's 5 or 6 kilometers, because I used to walk to a meeting at one end of Station 3, and I would be staying in Station 1. Sorry, other way around. The meeting was in Station... wait, where did we stay in the condo? Was that Station 1?
Green Point.
Yeah. Station 1 or Station 3?
3.
So that was Station 3. So I would walk from Station 3 all the way to Station 1 for a meeting. So anyway, it's Mike's and Assertive Gracie saying, I hope you're living the dream, because if you're not living the dream,
You're doing it wrong.
boom.